You're watching CBS 2 News in high definition.
It is official for the time being. 1.2 billion Catholics now living in a world without a pope. I'm Christine Johnson.
And I'm Maurice Dubois. The pontiff bid farewell to the Vatican today, taking a final look at the Holy See from the air. One of the most visible signs of change, the passing of the Guard, the famous Swiss Guard, the Pope's private protection, closed the doors at the Vatican tonight, and then they disappeared.
CBS 2's Tony Aiello at the Vatican with a look at today's historic resignation.
On the 9th day of the 10th month of the 7th year of his reign, Benedict XVI opened a new chapter in church history by ending his pontificate.
It was kind of somber, I don't mind telling you.
New York's Cardinal Dolan told me Thursday's events made a deep impression. He was there in the Sala Clementina as Benedict said goodbye to 144 cardinals, his princes of the church, each man spending a few moments with the Pope, removing their red skull cap, kissing the papal ring, and speaking a few words.
And then I just said, look, I love you very much, and I'm praying with you and for you, and I'm grateful to you. And I said, that comes not just from me, but from the people of the Archdiocese. So he smiled and said, thank you very much. He said, New York. I remember the visit, 2008. So it was very moving.
Benedict, who relaxes playing the piano, asked the cardinals to, quote, harmonize like an orchestra as they now focus on choosing his successor. As 5 p.m. Rome time approached, 19 Vatican TV cameras followed Benedict's every move as he accepted well wishes from staff and made his way to the helicopter, which lifted off into the softly tinted Roman sky. As the helicopter lifted off, it made a loop around St. Peter's Basilica, the cheers of the small crowd in the square mingling with the tolling of the church bells. The man who was giving up power flew over an icon of the ancient power of Rome, the Colosseum. 15 minutes later, Benedict was on the ground at the papal retreat where he will spend the next few months. A crowd of well-wishers packed the courtyard below a balcony where Benedict made the final public appearance of his papacy. He called himself a pilgrim beginning the last leg of his pilgrimage on this earth. At the stroke of 8 p.m., the mantle of the papacy lifted from Benedict's shoulders, and the chair of St. Peter was vacant. The Vatican has announced Benedict will keep his papal name. He will not revert to his birth name, Joseph Ratzinger. His title will be Pope Emeritus. His successor will be chosen in a conclave that could start as early as March 9th. So in the days ahead, more history to be made in Rome. Tony Aiello, CBS 2 News.
And some +2 information tonight. The papal apartments in the